Worst week ever. Wow. But, it's one thing when you lose and you didn't deserve to lose. It's another thing when you lose and you deserve to lose. Liverpool cannot have any arguments whatsoever. For pretty much the whole of those 90 minutes, Newcastle were the better team. They were the better team. And I think the moment that second goal went in, Liverpool knew that it was over. That's why Liverpool had to make it 1-1. But the moment that second goal went in, I think everyone knew that, I think these guys may do it. And Liverpool, you really have yourselves to blame. Because 100%, you could see the team was tired. Based on playing 120 grueling minutes against PSG and just the emotion and the physicality of that, 100% it affected them. But that's not Newcastle's fault. That's Liverpool's fault. You were at home. You should have in 90 minutes sorted out PSG. But because you were not able to do that, expended that much energy and you lost to the game, it affected you in how you played against a very physical team. There is no team that works harder, runs harder, and gives more passion than Newcastle. There's a reason why they called Passion Merchants FC. There's a reason why they called Thug FC. And Bruno Guimaraes, because Henry was just saying, that he was lucky. How you are in injury time and you're doing a pirouette in the middle of the pitch and you're the captain. Bro, that pirouette is what led to Chiesa scoring that goal. For Newcastle, it's huge. I remember seeing Newcastle in that FA Cup final against Arsenal, where I think Overmars scored the final 2 years ago against United. And I just felt that Liverpool's quality would see them through. But I think what you saw from Newcastle is their intensity was too much for Liverpool. And I think what you're seeing from Liverpool is them being tired from the PSG loss, but just the emotions of how they lost us, because they lost us via penalties, and that was a trophy they wanted to win. And when you look at Salah's reaction, you could tell us, it's really hurt him and pained him the way they lost that. But for Newcastle, they were just better. They won the 50-50s. They tried harder. They worked harder. They wanted it more. And it's basically so, because yesterday I was around town in London, and just the amount, bro, as I was going through the train stations, the singing I was hearing from Newcastle fans all over London, I was like, bro, these guys are hyped. And I was like, man, for these guys to come 40,000 strong and to not win this, it'd be crazy. Hence why when Chiesa scored, I was like, this would be a horrible way to lose. Based on just all the fans coming through and just seeing all the Newcastle fans singing like crazy all through London, I was like, it would be crazy if these guys don't win this from being 2-0 up. And again, Dan Burn, superb header. Do you see where he headed the ball from? And to get that much power and accuracy is insane. Isaac's the best striker in the league. Isaac is one of the best strikers in the world. Because remember, we're living in a world where there are not that many strikers. How many strikers can you name that are better than Isaac? Think about it. How many strikers can you really name are better than Isaac? Not a lot. And he just showed again just how he's an amazing pointsman. So, because it was just so fitting based on what he's done for Newcastle this season, he would score in the final just to cap off what has been an outstanding season for him and Newcastle. And they can't keep him. He's too good. He's like in Newcastle, you have one of the best strikers in the world. You are not keeping one of the best strikers in the world. So just get as much money from him as possible. For Liverpool, it's horrible. From a potential treble to now all you have is the league. What does it do for Salah and the Ballon d'Or? It's still an amazing season. But this week would have really hurt him, because going out to the Champions League in the last 16 and losing to Newcastle in the same week and not having a good game, and the only guy who showed up was Chiesa. It's tough, bro. It's tough, bro. It's tough. Look, close it out, win the league, but this has to be easily one of the worst weeks that Liverpool have ever had in their history. But this is why we love football. Like the video, guys. Subscribe. Join us for our Amenity Hangout.